I never saw his face, but my body remembers him.
This happened on New Year's night. I had already spent Christmas with my family, so when New Year's came around, I was alone. None of my friends were free, and I did not feel like going out. So I stayed home, drank a couple of beers, and watched television all night. I watched the countdown, then put on some old holiday movies. I was not tired. Around 2 in the morning, I felt restless. I had been sitting all day, and my body just wanted to move. I looked out the window. Snow was falling lightly. It was cold and dark, but a walk sounded good. So I put on my jacket, hat, and gloves and went outside. The neighborhood was silent. Even for New Year's, there were no parties, no cars, no people. Just houses with Christmas lights and empty streets. It felt calm, almost too calm. I walked with no real direction. I was not fully sober, so time felt strange. I just wandered. Eventually, I reached the park. The path had a thin layer of snow, maybe 2 inches. I walked down it, thinking a change of scenery would be nice. After a while, the snow got harder to walk through. Then I noticed there were no lights. Normally, there were small lamps along the path, but they were off. After a few minutes, I turned around. About a minute later, I noticed something wrong. There was another set of footprints in the snow running right beside mine. Fresh. Close. They had not been there before. Someone had been walking behind me. I looked around but saw no one. Then I saw the tracks leave the path and go straight into the dark trees. I could not see anything in there. Someone could have been standing 10 feet away from me and I would never know. I walked faster. I told myself it was just a coincidence, but my chest felt tight. I left the park and walked around another 15 minutes before going home. I saw no one else. When I got home, I took off my coat and went upstairs to shower. Halfway up the stairs, something felt wrong. It was dark upstairs. All the lights were off. That made no sense. I always leave my lights on. I had not been upstairs since morning. I slowly went up, turned the hallway light on, and checked each room. I only peeked inside. After each one, I closed the door. When I finished the last room and turned around, my heart dropped. The first door near the stairs was open. That door had been closed. That was when I knew someone was in my house. I froze. Then I called out, asking who was there. My voice sounded weak. I was scared to move. Whoever it was could have been anywhere. I walked toward the open door slowly. My heart was pounding. My stomach felt sick. Every step felt heavy. I reached the doorway, and then everything went black. I woke up on the hallway floor. My head was spinning. I had the worst headache of my life. I think only about 10 minutes had passed. It was clear I had been attacked and knocked out. I remembered nothing except the moments right before it happened. My vision faded in and out. I called 911 right away. Whoever broke in was gone. I told the police everything I could remember. What still messes with me is the missing part of my memory. I probably saw the person. I might have gotten a good look at him. I might have even known who he was. But my mind will not let me remember. Nothing ever came from the investigation. No answers, no suspect. I still do not know who did it or what they wanted. But sometimes, I think they never planned for me to wake up at all.
Subscribe for more real horror stories. Like the video if you felt this fear too.